Hello guys. You guys sent me some questions through Instagram and I will be answering some of them in this video. I just have them in an album and I haven't read through them yet. So I'm just gonna pick and choose as I go. Hope that's cool. First question, color socks at the moment. Black. Black long socks. The other one says, I want to see your feet. That's not a question. Would you get another bunny? Yes, I am getting another bunny for Blueberry so that Blueberry has a little brother after Blueberry gets neutered. So look forward to that. I think I'm gonna name it Pancake because Blueberry Pancake. Do you have a quote or words that you live by? Well, a quote that I have on my phone and on my whiteboard right now is, joy is the song of the soul in harmony with the universe. So it's like a really good reminder for me that whenever I'm happy, I am aligned, and joy is alignment. So I just, no matter what I'm doing, my number one priority is to be happy. And I don't have to be perfect, and I don't have to do everything the right way or finish everything or execute everything right now to be perfect. Just being happy is enough. So that is a really good reminder. Joy is the song of the soul in harmony with the universe. And I love being in harmony with the universe. How do you choose, somebody asked, how do you choose the right friends? And how do I know if I should keep them or not? The number one thing is gonna be your emotions. So in the book, Ask and It Is Given, it talks about an emotional guidance system, and it talks about your emotions being a guidance system. And at the top of the guidance system, the best feeling, or like the highest feeling, is like love, joy, like, and then it goes all the way down, and I think the last feeling is depression, anger, nervous, it's like a full range of things. So this guidance system is going to let you know whether this person is for you or not. If they keep you in the higher vibrations or in the higher emotions, then you know that they're the right friend for you. But if they trigger insecurity or anger or fear or discontent or insecurity or whatever it may be that's on the lower frequency, then they're not the friends for you. And I have made friends that keep me in that vibe, and I wish I knew earlier that people who keep you in that vibe, you're not compatible with, and it's okay not to be compatible with them. But that's what I would say, is use your emotional guidance system, because it's free and it tells you everything you need to know. Somebody asked, who's your favorite singer/band at the moment? Band is One Direction. One Direction will always be my favorite band ever. I have a One Direction tattoo on my ankle. And favorite singer at the moment, this is actually really funny because these are the people I loved when I was like super little. Justin Bieber. My body, for some reason, lately, ever since I went sober, I can only listen to specific songs and specific music, or else like I feel like nauseous or I get really annoyed. And the only album I've been able to listen to lately is Swag by Justin Bieber. Every single day I'm opening my phone and playing that album, and I'll listen to it multiple times a day, and it's like the only thing I can listen to. And I'll try to play a different song, but I'm like, my body's like, oh no, and I just go back to Swag. So Justin Bieber and One Direction. Okay. Let's see. How old are you? I'm 25. Why do you like bunnies so much? I think my soul always knew that I would have Blueberry in my life. So I think that's why I've always loved them. They're just so cute. How can you not love bunnies? As soon as I found out that you can have them as a pet, I'm like, I'm sold. How did you and Monty meet? We met at a mutual friend's birthday. it was at the club. We went to a club and I met this gorgeous boy for the first time. I introduced myself and he said his name was Monty. And I was like, oh my God, that's my favorite character's name in Mario Party. I play Monty Mole every time I play Mario Party. So I was like, oh my God, Monty. He was like the first Monty I ever met. And the rest is history. Do you watch anyone on YouTube? I have not watched YouTube lately. I think the thing I watch on YouTube is Bob Ross painting stuff. I think that's the only thing. How did you meet your current friends in LA? I met everyone at parties. Everyone, every single person that I know, I either met at an LA party or an event or on social media itself, and then we met in LA. But yeah, I just started at parties. I met Troy. When I first met Troy, it was at a party. When I first met Chase, it was at a party. When I first met Carrington, that was through social media. And then I met, yeah, everyone else. Party, literally party. I'm a party animal, guys. Blueberries here. Is there anything you would have changed in your journey up until now? No. The thing that I've been thinking lately is like, I wish I knew sooner that I had ADHD, or I wish I knew sooner that I have like my body thing, the Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, because I would have not blamed myself and judged myself for so many things that apparently were never my fault. But I think it's only because I'm currently in the process of processing that I grew up not having resources. I'm processing it, and I think I only have that perspective because I'm still in the process. And I think that like once I like it fully processes, I'll be like, I'm glad everything went exactly the way it did, because you know what? I am, because I proved to myself that I can do anything without any resources, and like no matter how chaotic my mind is, I somehow still made it here. So I have a lot to be proud of. So that's another aspect of it too. It's like I now get to see how strong I actually am, which I wasn't seeing before. So that's really cool. How do you deal mentally with so many people degrading women for having OF accounts? Everybody has the right to their own opinion. I kind of view it as the same thing as like most issues, is like, if you don't like it, then don't do it. And that's that. And I don't think it's women's fault for the way that we are sexualized. We are just in a society that sexualizes us, and I think it is awesome that many women are, or that some women are taking that into their own hands and profiting off of it, instead of, you know, having to continue to face the repercussions of it and face the consequences of it. You know, like a lot of women live a life of fear, and like we can't fully be ourselves in the streets or around men or whatever, because they commit most atrocities on earth. So I think that in at least this way, we take some power back. And guys, I have such a weird philosophical view on it, but get ready to get gagged. Like this is like so like, it sounds way too woke, but stick with me. We were born naked. The only reason we wear clothes is because we were born in a world where that is something that happens. A nipple, a boob, anything being sexualized is a product of society. So, like, and in 100 years, it won't matter. We're literally all gonna be dead. So who cares if we flash a boobie? Who cares? Who cares if we post a bikini pic? Who cares? And like, I mean, actresses and actors are doing that all the time. And it's like, in other societies in the world, people walk around topless and it's not sexualized because it's just the human body. Like, I view it in that way. So I've never seen it as like weird. I've always been like, yeah, it's your human body. And for some reason, men and some women like to see it. So why not? Like, okay, cool. So yeah, that's my perspective on it. I really don't care what people say about it. I've been getting messages since the dawn of time because I started one, and I've never cared. I'm just like, okay. Okay, but why does it exist though? All right. Okay, let's see. Favorite hobbies. Reading is, I think, my number one favorite hobby. That is like the one thing that I've been doing consistently my whole life, because every other hobby I like will do for like a week and then drop. So I would say reading is my favorite hobby. I draw, but that's not as consistent. And doing my makeup, but that's also not as consistent. And like talking about like a manifestation and stuff, that I do like every single day. What was your routine to lose weight years ago? I know calorie deficit, but what workouts? When I first lost the majority of my weight, it was solely due to calorie deficit. It had nothing to do with workouts. I did not work out yet. I started working out to like reshape, but whenever I lost all the weight, it was because I started mindfully eating and like controlling my portions, because I used to overeat a lot. I used to be like 40 pounds heavier than I am now, or 40 pounds heavier than I am now, and I'm 5'5". Oh my god. Oh, Blueberry just stretched. I wish you could have seen that. But yeah, calorie deficit, I mean, it always comes back to that. And now I don't count calories or anything like that. I just make sure I am moving around, because gym is not even the most calories. It does not contribute. It contributes the smallest percent in terms of your calorie burn. Most of your calorie burn is just from existing on a pie chart. And the smallest slice of the pie is exercise. The other two are what you eat, because certain foods take more calories to burn, or burn more calories to eat. So for example, if you're eating protein, that'll burn more calories than if you were to eat like a donut or sugar or whatever. So that has more to do with your weight loss than exercise. And then the other one is, movement. This is the second largest part of the pie is movement, daily movement. So if you're like fidgeting, moving around, doing chores, whatever. I have an Oura ring. On days where I go to the gym and do nothing else, I burn essentially nothing. But on days where I'm like up and at it the whole entire day, I burn so much. So if you're like laying in bed, try to like do little things here and there in your room. Like take it as an encouragement. Like maybe this will be your encouragement to do a chore. Like doing it will literally make you lose weight. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, also just steps, getting steps in now helps a lot. Steps and just daily movement. I just make sure I'm active in that way. Will you be doing a makeup tutorial? I mean, I would love to, but that would take me so long. So let me know if you would want to watch something like that. Like I focus a lot when I'm doing my makeup, and I take forever, and I fix a lot of things while I'm doing it. So, I mean, if you would be down to watch like an hour-long tutorial, sure. Or maybe I'll like do one and edit it. Let me know. I don't know. Give us the name of your doctor that gave you your nose job. Dr. Nima, Nima. He's in Beverly Hills. What got you started with social media? COVID. I moved to LA during COVID and I wasn't a social media person. I just moved here because I had friends here already and it was like way better weather than Houston. Chase sneezed. So I like moved here and then quarantine happened and had nothing to do. I think this was like a huge thing for everybody. I had nothing to do in my room for months. So I started doing my makeup. I started making TikTok videos. And then that's when I gained most of my followers. I think like 800K of my followers was during COVID, like on TikTok. Like, yeah, I have 900K now, but I've only gained that like extra 100K like in the past 5 years. So yeah, COVID. Would you make vlogs? I don't think I'm that kind of person. Like, there's a version of me that maybe would, but like taking out my phone and filming during like authentic moments feels a little weird for me, but maybe it's just because I'm not in the habit of doing it. I could try it. Let me know if you want me to. What's your sun, moon, and rising? I am a Libra sun, I am a Pisces moon, and I am a Virgo rising. I believe that's right. I have no idea the combination of those things or what it means. If you know what it means, please break it down below. How are you so confident on what you say on YouTube? This has been years in the making. This entire yapathon has been years in the making. I've just gotten really good at talking. I've gotten really good at talking to my friends. And the reason I started a YouTube channel in the first place is because I do stuff like this with my close friends every single day. I'm having deep conversations with them every single day, and I'm helping them see the light within them and reminding them how precious they are and how amazing they are and how much potential they have and how just like every good thing. Like, I just love my friends very, very deeply, and they have also encouraged me to like do it on a wider scale, and I've always wanted to do it on a wider scale. Like, this is just, I'm just mimicking what I already do in my daily life. But so yeah, that's why I started it. I'm like, if I can do this with my friends and their lives turn around because of it, why don't I do it in video form and share it with other people that may need it too, you know? So I've just been doing this already. This is already just a part of Nema. I also I'm like wrapping the questions, but I got questions about ADHD and like how to start stuff. If you have ADHD, if you have ADHD, did I say that right? ADHD. If you have it, you know that you need pressure to work. That's really the only way I was ever able to work beforehand, is like pressure or like psychotic motivation. Like, suddenly I have the urge to do everything on earth, and then the next day I have the ability to do literally nothing. The thing that changed that for me and my ability to do things every single day is medication. Point blank. Medication helps me do things every single day, and on the days that I'm off it, I get to like rest, or I do what I do anyway because I now have formed the habit to do it, you know? So I don't know. Other than that, literally, like, that's literally it. Like, I just work really good whenever I'm under pressure and have a deadline, and I like do it at the very, very, very last minute. Or if it's something that's super intriguing, love that. Making it easy for myself, like as easy as possible. Like, cut out as many steps as you can, and make it fun somehow. Like, if I were procrastinating doing my treadmill walk or something, I am like, okay, I'm gonna put off scrolling on TikTok until I am on the treadmill. So then, boom. It's like called to habit stacking. This is why I recommend Atomic Habits so much, the book Atomic Habits. It's because it teaches you stuff like that. There you go. If you have ADHD and you don't know how to start and you don't have the right medication or medication at all, read Atomic Habits. It lays it out so perfectly and it makes it seem so simple and so easy. It's not about everything being done right now at this moment. It's about little things every single day and making it easy on yourself and making it fun. And you'll accomplish the things that you have to. So that I would highly, highly, highly recommend. But yeah, those are the questions that I will be answering today. I hope you got to know me a little bit more. And if you have any more, I would love to make a part 2 or something. Comment some below. Comment your thoughts. Comment what my sign means. And let me know video recommendations as well. I have some already in my notes to do, and I would love to do them. But if you guys have specific recommendations, let me know. I love you. Name